Katrin here with European Papercrafts in the US. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today is time to celebrate cards with roses. So for those of you who love roses, this video is for you. Let's get started. So the first batch of my rose cards I would like to share with you come from our Easy 3D embellishments. And this card here is a birthday card that I have created for my stepmom. And it has, of course, one of these Easy 3D toppers, some pretty background paper that I have punched. And I added one of those beautiful happy birthday stickers, a butterfly punched out, and then some of those drops, those water-like drops, and here it is. And didn't it come out so gorgeous? And what I used is, again, those Easy 3D toppers. Now, those of you who know my channel, they know this type of product. There are 10 toppers in each of those bags, and they all come in 3 layers. And look at these beautiful flowers, mostly roses. They are very lightly glittered, but they are just super gorgeous. And you can make at least 10 cards with one of these Easy 3D packs. And I made another card. Check out this one. Again, this is so beautiful. The card itself comes from a card pack called Simply Floral. And those are 6x6 cards. There are 12 cards in here, 2 of each design. And what I like about those is, look at these envelopes they come with. Just the envelope itself, I think this is how it goes, is so gorgeous. So if you give this to a birthday person or anniversary, this is a present in itself. That's how gorgeous the card and the envelope with the cute polka dots. Yeah, and here again I just used one of these embellishments. These cards come together very quickly. A greeting, and I have just purchased a paper crimper, so now I'm trying to use the paper crimper. Crimped some paper there, added a little bit of foil paper beneath, and that's it. See, here's the card. So those are my first 2 rose cards. So the next 2 cards, I use the horseshoe embellishments by the Easy 3D toppers. And again, I used some background paper that I had in my stash for quite a bit of time, a doily that I cut in half, and then I just added the embellishment. So what I really like about those Easy 3D toppers, and here they are for the horseshoe embellishments, we all have a lot of paper, and this is where you can use up your very pretty background papers. Because you only get the embellishment, and all you need to put on your card is background paper. So I had this paper, but what do you do with it all by itself? It does need a topper. And look how pretty it came together. I just added a sentiment also from my stash, and these cards I think are just so pretty because of the embellishment. I know we all have background paper, so this is how you can use it up by using the Easy 3D toppers. So my next 2 cards, I use the chairs with the flowers and also the umbrellas with flowers. And look how lush those embellishments are. On this card I used again the same type of background paper from my stash, half a doily, and then the embellishment does it all. This comes from the chairs with flowers, And look at all these pretty vintage chairs, and each of them has a flower bouquet on it. So well, let's show a few, because these are really gorgeous, gorgeous embellishments. And they're in pinks and blues. Look at this. Yeah, I love those. And really all you need is a card blank, a little bit of background paper, and here you go. So those are the chairs. And then on this card I actually used some card stock that I had and made a card. I have a die that cuts out this type of card, which is pretty. And here I use these beautiful flower adorned umbrellas, and those come from the umbrellas with flowers topper pack. And again, those are so beautiful. So you have open umbrellas, and then also you have closed umbrellas. But they're so shabby chic. Look at them. Yeah, I love these easy 3D card toppers because they're so quick. All you do is layer up with your foam pads and your cards are done. Okay, next up are those two cards. And here, this one came from the Snowdrops, the Lily of the Valley with the Roses. And I showed this pack in an earlier video this spring, explained that this was translated the wrong way because those are Lily of the Valley and they have all these beautiful bouquets. And I used the one, of course, with the rose. And I created those card blanks from cardstock that I buy, Recollections cardstock that I buy from Michael's. And whenever I make my own card blanks from cardstock that is not too heavy, I actually put an insert white paper in there. So it gives it a little bit more stability and it looks more classy that way. So I do like to make my own card blanks because I have more color variety than if I would buy those. But the inside, this is just simple copy paper. It doesn't have to be thick. And what I do is I only adhere it to this side of the card with just a strip of glue and leave this one open. So right away the card has more stability and it looks very classy. Now the Time to Celebrate comes from the clocks set, and these have all these cute clocks with flowers. I'm going to show you just a couple. Of course, clocks are always good when you have time to celebrate. It's time to meet again. You know, you can make an invitation with those. You could do time to get together, time for tea. So I have all kinds of ideas that you could do with a when you have a clock. But these are very pretty clocks. Here's even one with an owl. Isn't that the cutest? Or 3 owls. So those are the clock embellishments, and of course mine says Time to Celebrate. And then the last card in this series with the easy 3D toppers is my unicorn card. And this pretty unicorn does have roses. So I used up almost all my background paper that I had with the roses on it. And of course here are all the unicorn sunny, which I have introduced also in a different video. If you want to look for it, I'm gonna link it below. But these are 10 beautiful unicorn images. And as you can see, it's not necessarily just for children, which of course this would make beautiful children cards, but I don't see why you couldn't give this card to somebody on her birthday, or just lots of love to say, hey, I'm thinking about you. So yeah, so those are the easy 3D toppers. My last two cards I made with this glittered 8x8 decoupage pad called Couture de Jour. It is back in stock and it has 24 sheets, 3 of each of 8 designs, and this is how it comes. So it has all these pieces that are numbered that you can basically top with foam pads and make these 3D embellishments. Now here is a card that I made, actually 2 cards with just 1 page. So let's see, this is, let me find it. Okay, here it is. So this is the page and it is die cut, and you can see you have overall 5, actually this is number 5, but it has more than 1 embellishment. So you have all these layers, and I don't need to layer it that up high, so I made 2 cards with it. So this particular one has one of these base images. I added a couple of doilies, I added a stamped sentiment, a little bow, this beautiful sticker rose, and you can see how nicely glittered it is. Very pretty, doesn't come off, and those colors, so beautiful. The card I used here came from Michael's. I just recently bought this card pack that has these washed out colors. Very pretty. And again, I made a second card with the very same page, used some background paper, another a stamped sentiment, and a bow. And look how absolutely gorgeous these cards came out. Here's another of those sticker roses that I put on there. But I love these cards. They're so shabby chic. Yeah, love them. And again, you can make 2 if you want to from each of those 8 images. So you have 24 sheets, so you could basically make 48 cards with this one card pack. So here are my 10 cards, all have roses on it, and aren't they stunning? I just love them. And if you like them, please leave me a thumbs up, also a comment in the box below. Let me know how you like these cards and products. Also, please don't forget to join us on our Facebook group, European Papercrafts Friends, where you can upload your own projects. I love to see what you do. Doesn't have to be cards, can be any crafty project. So please join us. But for today, this is all I have. Thank you for spending time with me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!